Welcome to Mr. Heaton's Math Lab, and in this video we're going to learn about how to multiply by groups. So multiplication is one of my favorite things to do, and it really is just a trick to make adding a lot easier. Because say for example we had 5 plus 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 5. We had a whole bunch of plus 5s. We can figure out how to add that without actually adding each one of those 5s together. So it is a little bit of a trick to make life easier and quicker to do. So let's imagine that we have two groups, and each group has 3 apples in it. So 3 plus 3. So we can use multiplication, which we see over here, two groups with 3 apples in it, to figure out how to add those together. So we know 3 plus 3 should be equal to 6. But let us go ahead and let's add this all together. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we see we have 6 apples. We have two groups with 3 items in each group. Or in our case, we have apples. So now let's take a look at this example. So whenever we see multiplication, we're taking a look at 5 groups with 2 sets of apples in each group. We see that here. We have a total of 5 groups, and each one of these groups has 2 apples. Now we can add 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 together, but for right now we could just add up all of these apples to understand. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that tells us that 5 multiplied by 2, or 5 times 2, is equal to 10. Now let's take a look at this example. So we have 1, 2, 3 groups, right? 3 groups with 6 apples in each group. And we can count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's add that all together. So we have 6 here. This will be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So we know that 3 times 6 is equal to 18. Now let's try this one. So we have 4 groups with 3 apples in each group. We see that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. And we have 1, 2, 3 apples in each group. Let's multiply, or let's add all of these together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 4 times 3 is 12. Now let's try this one. Okay, we have now 3 groups with 4 apples. Now that's different from what we saw earlier, right? We had 4 times 3 in our last example. But we're not doing that, because now we have 1, 2, 3 groups with 1, 2, 3, 4 apples in each group. So let's add that all together. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, hey, take a look at that. Remember, when we had 4 times 3, that equaled 12 too. But if we have 3 times 4, that both equals 12. And we call that the reciprocal, meaning that if we multiply by the same number, say if we multiply, say 5 by 2 versus 2 times 5, guess what? We do get the same value. And we'll talk more about that later. Now looking at this example, we have 3 groups with 8 apples in each group. So we have 1, 2, 3 groups, right? And if we count, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we can do this 2 ways. We know that each one of these groups is 8, so we could add those together, right? 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 8 is going to be 24. Now we can do that way if that makes it easier, and we could also count it. So we know the first group had 8, and we got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24. Okay, so they both come up to the same answer. Now let's take a look at this one. We have 6 groups, and with those 6 groups, we have a total of 4 apples in each group. So we could go 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, but that is going to be a little bit too long, and it might be easier for us just to count. So instead of writing it down, we're just going to take a look. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Hey, that was the same thing as 8 times 3. Well, you're going to find out that there are many numbers where if you multiply them, they come up with the same answer. Now remember, we also talked about the reciprocal too. So 6 times 4, right, it is 24, but so is 4 times 6. Those numbers, if we switch them around, will give us the same value. And that again goes the same way with 8 times 3, which was 24, and 3 times 8. Now let's take a look at this one. So we have 4 groups, and each one of these groups has 7 apples in it. So we can count it, or we can add. So we'll do adding first. So we have 7 plus 7, which is equal to 14. Okay, so now we have 14, and we add 7. Okay, that's going to be 21. So now we've done 3 sevens, right? We've done 1, 2, 3 groups. So now we have our last group, which is 21 plus 7, which is equal to 28. So this should be 27, right? We added 1, 2, 3, 4 sevens together. Now we could also just add the individual apples. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And we got the same number. If you're looking to take your math skills to the next level, check out Mr. Heaton's Math Lab. We offer a range of resources to help you succeed, from free workbooks and Common Core assessments to focused mini courses and comprehensive curriculum courses. Head over to www.mrheatonsmathlab.com to get started today.